Clyde, once known as the Clutha, was a bustling hive of fluvial activity in days gone by. Passengers by the millions were looking for ways to traverse the ever-growing city, and going by boat along the Clyde was a cheaper, faster, and indeed smoother way compared to the horse and carriage on the cobbled streets of Glasgow. On the 12th of April 1884, a brand new passenger ferry service was introduced, beginning with 4 ferries which quickly became 6 and soon grew to 12 by the end of the 1800s. They were known simply as the Cluthas, numbered 1 to 12. Built by Thomas B. Seath and Sons of Rutherglen, each 72-foot-long ferry was sold for £2,050. That's over £325,000 in today's money, to the Clyde Navigation Trust. Each Clutha could carry between 230 to 350 passengers, and the service was frequent at every 15 minutes, providing a service running up and down the River Clyde in Glasgow between Victoria Bridge, which incidentally is the oldest surviving bridge on the River Clyde, and Whiteinch Ferry, taking about 45 minutes on the 3 miles route, which included 11 landing stages alternating on both sides of the river, and charging £1 fare for the full distance. That's about £1.12 in today's money. The passengers using the Clutha steamers included workers commuting every day to the docks and industries along the River Clyde. These passengers would have been familiar with a bar at the bottom of Stockwell Street, just a few yards from the Victoria Bridge, as that bar would have been part of the Riverside life. It was first licensed in 1819, and by the 1880s, when the Clutha steamers appeared, the name Clutha Vaults appeared as the name of the pub. In 1899, it was renamed McLaughlin's. Then, by the mid-20th century, it became the Popinjay. Perhaps you remember it being called this. By the late 20th century and beyond, it had developed a strong music and arts reputation when it became known for hosting live music nights and attracting a mix of lawyers, judges, artists, musicians, and others. Later on, it was again renamed the Wee Man's, and then by 1990, the Merchant. That name was short-lived though, because by 1992, it was renamed back to the Clutha Vaults. But that is not the end of its story though, because on the 29th of November 2013, something terrible happened. On the evening of Friday 29th of November 2013, a police helicopter dropped out of the sky and crashed onto the roof of the packed-out Clutha Bar, killing 7 people inside the pub and injuring 31 others. All 3 crew members on board the helicopter died also. As you can imagine, the crash had a profound impact on the pub, the families of the victims, the city, and the aviation community. After being closed for around 20 months, the Clutha Bar reopened in July 2015. The interior of the part of the pub where the crash happened remains sealed off. In the years since, the pub has been part of a charity-run organisation, the Clutha Trust. The proceeds of the pub business help fund music, arts and support for the community. Its reopening symbolises resilience, remembrance, and how a pub can be more than a place for a drink. It is part of a community, a cultural hub, and in this case, also a charity vehicle. So just like the Scotia, the Clutha has been part of Glasgow for over 200 years.
There you go.
Oh, lovely. Thank you very much. So that's the Victoria Bridge, built on the site of the old Stockwell Bridge. And from there down along the Clyde is where all the Clutha boats would have taken their passengers, stopping at points either side of the Clyde, right down for about 3 miles. I highly recommend going to the Clutha. Get yourself one of those deals. Pizza and a pint from £8.50, mine was £9.50, because I got the meat feast. The margarita's £8.50 with a pint. I had a 0% Guinness, of course, because I'm always driving. There's so many lovely places in Glasgow. There's the train just leaving Glasgow Central in the distance. Just in front of that bridge is the suspension bridge. Just back there in the corners of Clutha. I remember hanging about here back in the late 70s, early 80s, when I was a teenager. I was a bit of a punk rocker. We'd hang about here, wearing our trousers with chains hanging off. Here we are at the suspension bridge. What's your thoughts on this kind of graffiti art? Good or bad? Does it brighten up an otherwise dull wall? Or do you just view it as vandalism? I have to know what you think. Loads of it here. There's another train leaving the station. And that's the Jamaica Bridge. Jamaica Street Bridge. That's Jamaica Street. Just going up there. Well, I've thoroughly enjoyed myself today at the Clutha. I hope you enjoyed that video. It is in the distance, next to the picture of Charles Rennie Mackintosh. I believe it's the third oldest pub in Glasgow. It's certainly been through the mill, but it's come out shining bright, a beacon of hope. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. I will be doing more pub videos periodically. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye now.